Chiefs Kingdom, let's talk about a name that just set off the group chats. Alvin Kamara. Yeah, that Kamara. A versatile, catch-everything, make-you-miss nightmare who could supercharge this offense. The idea on the table is simple. If the Chiefs want to fix the red zone sputters and third down stalls, Kamara's skill set might be the cheat code. Now, nothing's official, but the conversation is loud and it's juicy. So today we're asking a very real question. If the Chiefs made a move for Alvin Kamara, would he actually solve the offensive issues? And how fast would the fireworks start? Before we dig in, welcome back to Kansas City Chiefs Today. Daily news, rumors, recaps, and the best fan takes on the internet. We're pushing hard to 5,000 subs, so if you love this team like we do, smash that button and ride with us. Let's rewind to why this idea even makes sense. The Chiefs' offense has been good by most metrics, but by our own standards? Up and down. Some stall drives. Some frustrating drops. A few too many long fields where the efficiency between the 20s didn't translate to points inside the 10. We know what's working. Patrick Mahomes is still the best planet in the solar system. Andy Reid is still the professor. Isaiah Pacheco runs like he's mad at the ground. Travis Kelce remains the surgeon in the middle of the field. The defense has carried their weight. But situational offense, third and medium, red zone, late game 4-minute drill. That's where a certain type of player changes everything. Enter Kamara. He's not just a running back. He's a formation. He's a matchup. He's a lever you can pull to force the defense to declare its intentions. Linebacker on him? He wins with option routes. Nickel on him? Now you can run light boxes into the teeth of a spread front. Motion him out wide and suddenly safeties are yelling checks. He's the kind of player who makes you right even when the look is wrong. And historically, Andy Reid offenses have been at their nastiest with a true dual threat back. Think Westbrook. Think Jamal in space. Think Prime McCoy under the hood of that screen game. The Chiefs have speed. They have creativity. Kamara would add inevitability. Let's go layer by layer on how Kamara shifts the offense. First, third down. The Chiefs often see two high shells with bracket rules on Kelce and late rotation to rob crossers. Against that, your hot answers have to be quick, clean, and dependable. Kamara's best trait is how calmly he wins early in the down. Angle route, Texas route, choice route. He sets up leverage and is instantly north-south after the catch. That means Mahomes can be efficient without forcing hero ball. Second, red zone sequencing. How many times have we watched a condensed field squeeze the windows? With Kamara, you stress the flat defender every snap. Run fake to the boundary, bubble to the field, or pure play-action arrow. He turns 2-yard swings into 6 and turns 6 into touchdowns because he makes the first tackler miss and falls forward through contact. Third, protection rules and simulated pressure. Defenses love playing games with creepers and mug looks against KC, hoping to bait the back or the center into a wrong ID. Kamara is a veteran who reads it, sorts it, and if you do free him into the route, he punishes you for bringing 5 with a catch and go for 12. That's how you discourage the kitchen sink packages teams save for Mahomes. Fourth, spacing for Kelce. Watch what happens when you align Kamara to Kelce's side in a 3-by-1. You can run stick nod with a swing control, you can run flood with Kamara as the check down that's actually a featured read, and you can run RPO access with Mahomes King the apex defender. The point is, defenders have to hold an extra half second. That's a lifetime for 15 and 87. Fifth, early down efficiency. The best version of this offense lives in second and manageable. Kamara gives you 5 on first down without lying about it. Zone weak, duo with motion, sweep to the numbers. It's not about volume carries, it's about stress. Every snap with Kamara says to the DC, you want base? We pass. You want sub? We run. Pick your poison. Finally, the screen game. Kansas City's screen DNA has always been chef's kiss, and Kamara is a Michelin-starred screen back. You get linebackers sprinting to depth to handle the verticals? Cool. Now dump it to Kamara with 3 big boys in front, and it's 2nd and 1 before the pursuit arrives. So how would Andy Reid install Kamara in week 1 of Operation Sparkplug? Start with the 5-play package. You don't need to overhaul the playbook, you just need the right menu. Play 1. Choice option out of 3 by 1 with Kelce as the clear-out. Mahomes and Kamara red leverage. Inside shade, break out. Outside shade, cross his face. That's a free first down against man and an easy outlet versus soft zone. Play 2. Pony personnel with Pacheco and Kamara on the field together. Let Pacheco hammer inside zone while Kamara stacks the flat as jet motion or orbit. You get flow one way, cut back the other, and now the backside end has to play square, which opens cut lanes. Play 3. Texas and tosser. Quick slant to the single with Kamara running Texas underneath. If the linebacker widens with the slant window, Kamara bends back into space. If he sits, the slant is there. You're making that linebacker wrong both ways. Play 4. Boundary screen with a post-snap shift. The Chiefs love the sugar huddle into quick alignments. Show heavy, shift to a trips look, catch the defense trying to communicate, and ping Kamara on the boundary screen before they're set. Let Reid and the tackles eat downfield. Play 5. Red zone sprint out with option. Mahomes rolls, Kelce runs corner stop, backside drag from a receiver, and Kamara is the pivot sitting at the sticks. If the flat defender gets width, shovel it inside. If he squeezes, float it to the pylon. Simple math at the goal line. Then you add the window dressing. Orbit motion to force zone rules. Return motion to ID man. Fast stacks and bunches to generate free releases. Kamara thrives in that pre-snap chaos because it becomes post-snap clarity. The defense shows its hand, and he has the counters built into his route tree. There's also a pacing element. The Chiefs can go turbo with Kamara. No huddle after a chunk play, run the same formation with a different tag, and keep the defense vanilla. You don't need the perfect call when you have the perfect spacing, and that's what Kamara gives you. Cap and roster? Any move like this usually takes creativity. But Kansas City's front office knows how to structure deals with void years, active roster bonuses, and incentive triggers. If the football side says yes, the math folks find the runway. The bigger question is fit, and philosophically, this is about as clean as it gets. Now, let's speak for the fans because that's what we do here. There's a vibe in Chiefs Kingdom. We expect excellence, but we don't take it for granted. We've seen the offense flash, we've seen it grind, and we've watched other teams throw everything at stopping 15 and 87. The idea of adding a reliable, veteran playmaker who thrives in chaos? That's catnip. The media conversation will split in two. One group will say, don't mess with the formula. Develop your young guys, let the system cook. The other group will say, it's a win-now league. If you can add a proven mismatch at a reasonable price, you do it yesterday. Both views can be true. The Chiefs have threaded that needle before, blending development with targeted aggression. What I'm hearing from fans is simple. Give Mahomes one more trusted answer when the play breaks down. Someone who shortens second and long, someone who punishes blitz, someone who can be the relief valve that still scares a defense. Kamara checks those boxes stylistically. It's not about star chasing, it's about fit and timing. Zooming out to the AFC chessboard, this is where the stakes get real. January isn't about pretty numbers, it's about answers to specific questions. Can you beat simulated pressure on 3rd and 6? Can you convert red zone trips into touchdowns in a loud building? Can you close out a one-score game with 4 minutes left? Rivals will plan to squeeze Kelce and bring heat from depth. A back who wins in the quick game breaks those plans. You tilt the field against teams that have built entire personnel packages around limiting the Chiefs' explosives. If the path to the bye is tight, and it usually is, a handful of keep-the-chains-moving plays from a player like Kamara can be the hidden win equity that decides seeding. So, does Alvin Kamara solve the Chiefs' offensive issues? No single player solves anything in the NFL. But the right piece can amplify what you already do well and cover the edges where you've been inconsistent. For Kansas City, that's early down efficiency, third down reliability, and red zone clarity. Kamara brings veteran eyes, soft hands, and yards after first contact. He gives Andy Reid an extra brush for his painting and gives Patrick Mahomes another trustworthy read that turns stress into rhythm. If the price and the fit align, the football argument is clean. And at the end of the day, this is the Mahomes era. Windows are open, but they don't stay open forever. When you have a chance to sharpen the sword, you sharpen it. All right, Chiefs Kingdom, your turn. Would adding a player like Alvin Kamara be the right swing, or would you rather roll with the current room and let the young guys grow? How many touches a game would you want him to have, and in what situations? Drop your takes in the comments and join the road to 5,000 subs here on Kansas City Chiefs Today. I'm here every day with your news, your rumors, and your voice. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, and let's chase greatness together.